Hello, YouTube land. Welcome to another edition of Jeff's Toy Reviews. I am Jeff, your host, and today we are reviewing Yes Model YM-04. This is Yes Model BB7's version of Ramjet. Now, first look at the packaging. It is just a plain cardboard box, which is interesting because, every other figure that we've seen from any other third party or knockoff tries to imitate the boxes. I actually don't consider Yes Model, I don't consider them a knockoff anymore. I just consider them a third party working with molds of official products and doing it better. And that's why I don't consider a knockoff. Usually a knockoff is cheap and they fall apart. These guys actually do it better. So I do have like Masterpiece Starscream, I have Masterpiece Thundercracker, Sunstorm, Acid Rain, and I started buying Yes models for Skywarp. He was 89 bucks, and he was better than the masterpieces that I already owned. So I'm not going to be buying any of the other Seekers from Masterpiece, from Takara Tomy. I will be buying the Yes model versions just because I do like them better, and they're almost half the price. So, like Ramjet was 89 bucks. He was on sale. So like, wow. Okay, with free shipping. So let's get that out of there. Probably heard some rattling. And here is Ramjet himself. So I'm going to bring the camera down a little bit. Yeah, bring ourselves in. So bring down a little bit more. So here is Ramjet himself. And looking at him, I like the paint. I like all the work on him. He does come with 7 stickers. He comes with 2 small ones like this, one that's a little bit bigger, and then 4 of these big ones. I just put on the just 3 of these stickers just because I'm going to have him in like, I think this is going to be the last time he'll probably be in Seeker mode for quite some time, unless I decide to move or something. Then I'll just be able to transform him and pack him that way. But no, he is amazing. I really like this figure. I like the paint on him. There's no bleeding of the paint. The plastic is good quality. He feels heavy. There is die cast in him, just like the official Masterpiece products. His cockpit does open, and this is split, which I thought was weird, but whatever. But he is amazing. Really a fan. So to show you what accessories he comes with a ton of accessories. He does come with a flight stand. He does come with a nice stand. Ooh, excuse me. Dang, I'm sorry about hitting the camera. Too much in a hurry. This is the medium-sized sticker that it comes with, and that goes right over. There's a Decepticon, raised Decepticon symbol there, and so it just really makes that pop. It doesn't have the name or anything, and that's fine. It does have ports for its missile pods, and he does have the slide. He does come with, of course, the accessory stand, except for it's in a smoky gray plastic. And it fits on the same way. I'm not going to go about situating it on. He does. I've had him in the jet mode for a few days now. Just slides in. I'll be putting him in the robot mode, leaving him in robot mode after this review. He does come with a whole slew of accessories. This is my Ziploc bag. It comes in these. He does come in a very nice plastic tray, just like the Masterpiece figures. So he does come with missile pods that are pretty nice. I mean, they just tab onto the stand or under his wings. You can actually still fit them under the wing if you want to here in the back, but I figure he's in that mode. Why mess with it? He does come with another Megatron in gun mode. It's plastic, and that's fine, but it's like, wow, another Megatron in gun mode. I mean, eventually I hope they stop giving us these because I have like 6 or 7 of them now. Anyway, he comes with 2 pilots. He does come with the Dr. Arkville. I believe that's his name, Dr. Arkville. Clear hologram pilot, and then he comes with a regular pilot there. Sorry, try to get that. You can see him. So then he comes with 2 other missile pods that can fit on his on the ball joints for where you put the null rays, And these remind me of something that comes with Dirge. So, and I think Dirge does come with these as well, and I have him on order, which is cool. And comes with 2 additional knee pads, which people are speculating online. You have to glue them onto the figure. I like the knee pads that are already equipped with him. I think they look pretty good, so not too worried about it. He also comes with a gun clip, so you can clip Megatron here and put him under the gun, under the nose cone of the plane. And then he comes with an alternate head. This is more of the G1 cartoon style head. I don't like this head. A lot of people do. My preference is I like the head that it came with because it reminds me more of the toys and everything. And this is just, I don't know, kind of weird for me. So, but that's my opinion, you know. So let's compare him. This is Masterpiece Starscream with Ramjet. There we go. My tabs were not all can we fit them on there? They look good together, right? Masterpiece, knockoff, or third party. Here he is. We stand him up back like that. I'm going to bring the camera up, and then I'll stand Starscream up like that too. And then we have Starscream, and we'll bring him up as well. So, and Starscream is only a little taller just because of the tail fins at the bottom. They don't like he's really close, but you know, just by a nose. Anyway, sorry, being silly again. I like him. I think he fits perfectly into the Seeker jet, the Seeker's mold for the Masterpiece figures. If you're going to have them all in their jet form, they will look great together. If you're going to have them in the robot mode, they look fantastic together as well. So without further ado, I am going to change him into his jet mode. And well, I want to show a couple other things though. Bring him down. He does have, let's go ahead and take a look at the bottom of the figure. He does have his wheels that come out. Of course, you can kind of see where everything is. You see his hands. He does have visible hand syndrome. This is the back of his head. But other than that, everything else hides really well, just like the MP11. They use the MP11 mold, just like Takara Tomy did for Thrust and for Dirge and for Ramjet. So they did the same thing here. Now, this is a cool little feature too. And I'm not sure how they do with the Masterpiece. I haven't watched any reviews on him. But this slides off, this capsule, and covers that, his null rays. And I take that out for transformation. And even in the robot mode, I kind of like him with just the null rays as opposed to these big canisters or thrusters or whatever they are. And they're pretty cool because they just surround the null ray. Why isn't this lining up for me right now? Interesting. Interesting. I pulled it off fine. But this also slides up and down so it fits better on the, so it can actually plug into the wing. You slide it all the way back and then forward if you want to have him on his arms, just to make it look a little bit better. I'm going to bring this, flip him back over. We're going to bring the camera down a little bit, so show the transformation. This one was very interesting. Now here's one thing about Y Model that I'm really surprised with, and I'm starting to see this on their other Seekers as they're going out. I saw this on a Thrust review and a Dirge review. No one mentioned whether or not they came with instructions. This guy did not come with instructions. Someone noticed it, someone commented it on my unboxing, and I confirmed it. Yes, no instructions, no card, and that's fine because it is just the MP11 mold. But, you know, sometimes instructions would be nice just to have them in case, you know, who knows, something could happen, or, you know, you want to make sure you sell it, if you decide to sell it, that you'll be able to, the person will have instructions, you know, that works. So here we go. I'm going to begin my transformation just like all the others. I'm going to come back here and come on. He's tight. My joints on this guy are very tight. He has really good ratcheting pieces and ratcheting limbs, and these parts. I'm just going to unplug this because it doesn't want to move. Ooh. Okay, so we're going to pop this up. bring it down the heel spur. Right. Oh, and these are on ball joints too, so you can position the thruster whichever way you want. And bring this one up. I mean, this figure is not perfect. He does have flaws, like the ball joint is exposed a little bit more from the top than than the other figures, and sometimes it's hard to grasp pieces. Like, wow, this one's just taking for. There we go. Have to get your nail in there. It comes around, swing that around, just like that guy. And there he is. He is standing. Now you're going to fold these back just a little bit, and you're going to slide these up. Come on. Just like so. And just like so. I guess I am going to put the other big stickers on there just to put them here, so he has the Decepticon logo, because other than that he doesn't have a Decepticon logo. Bring these out of the way a little bit, just kind of for now, and stand him up there for a second. I'm going to scooch in, and let's see here. Oh, and he does have, I forgot about this too. You pull this forward and he does have the antenna array, just like all the other MP11 Seekers, or all the Seekers do. Now you're going to come back here, to untab this piece, and you're going to untab like so. So you pull out and up, because he is stuck on this tab that's in the arm and such, right? So you're going to pull that out for now. You can, if you want to, you can bring these all the way back, and actually pull that forward, and then you're going to untab this right under. There's a slot here, and there's a good, they have their tab a little deeper, which is nice. It goes, or a little longer, so it goes in to the slot better. You can untab that, or you can fold this tab up, and then it is on a double hinge, and it comes up and plugs right into the back right there. There's a slot here, and then like so. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. Do forgive my voice, I am a little sick. So, oh, I forgot to show off, he does have the air brake is on here too, and the piece in it. There is a metal piece inside the it has the metal lever in there, but I didn't think it was a big deal to bring up. Sorry. And then come back to the front, and we're going to take the arms, and we're going to fold them out and rotate at the same time. You want to rotate so you can clear, at least rotate the bicep out of the way, so the gun will, the null ray will get out of the way. And my joints and my shoulders are super tight. And he does have the same articulation as the other Seekers. This one here, you're going to lift up and go ahead and rotate as well. Okay, and then bring the null ray up and around. Now with these pieces, you're going to untab. There's a tab in there, and then you're going to slide them down on these pieces here. They fit perfectly right there, just like the other MP10s, or the MP11s, excuse me. There is something that I really like, that, and it's a reason why I didn't buy Ramjet, or I had him pre-ordered, but I canceled the pre-order once I saw this in particular issue, and it's something I'm surprised they did not fix, but that's Takara Tomi's deal. So he already wants to slide down, which is funny. It's not that he's he's a little. You can go ahead and fold these up. Well, we'll keep one down. You're going to unpeg this piece here, and bring it up, and then you're going to take the nose cone, You're going to fold it down, and you can bring the whole thing forward if you like, or you can do it from the top, but just go ahead and open the cockpit just like you would with the other Secret MP11s. Do that, and you're going to push this in. So this will afford you clearance to go through. And then we're going to rotate this part. This piece here is really tight, and it's nice that it's tight, but at the same time it does worry me. And I'm going to push the head back just a little bit. Now, the first time I transformed him, his head popped off, which was funny because it is just on a ball joint. But you know, you don't want your head popping off. You don't want to lose your head during transformation. And then go ahead and bring this piece out, and we're going to come up. Oh, sorry, got off camera. We're going to bring this piece up, and you're going to rotate and push. I'm caught on something. Oh, I'm caught on these brackets because I was supposed to go low with him. Sorry, my bad. Leave that extended for now. Because I forgot you have to keep him. It's been a while. Well, I guess it hasn't been a while because I transformed him earlier this week to his jet mode. But this has to be extended to clear past these two. You can see them, the little screws right there. And then once that's there, this is something that you'll notice. The tab here, and this is one of the things that the knockoffs are doing. See that tab? That is longer than the Masterpiece versions. And see, his head did pop off, which is funny. The ball joint. I'll just put it back on there. And then you're just going to, once you're in, you just slide that down. I got to get his head out now. There's his head. And then you're going to bring this piece up, and then you're going to slide it in, and then you can slide this all the way down, and it'll tab right in. First time I did it, it clicked, so gotta rock it in a little bit maybe, because I don't think I'm on it. Nope, not on it yet. And you can tell if you're on it or not. Just go in the back here. See, I'm way off, and you're going to come here, and there you see the tab, and then you can barely see the slot in there. Let's see if you can see it. No, it's just too dark, but there's a slot here, and that just, nope, didn't click on that time either. Come on, got to push it right. There it is. And then it is in there. Now this port goes, or this peg goes right into that port, and just push that. And this is what I like. See how well the back cleans up. Let's come on, tab that in, and then the back cleans up really nice here. You just get everything all situated. Looks really good. And then you can just set him back down. And yes, he is a headless ramjet because his head popped off. Now here's the thing. This is how easy it is to. This neck piece is really tight on my figure. You can actually stick with this head sculpt, which is my preference. His face does look a little smaller than this guy here. So, you know, it's up to you. I'm going to put this head sculpt back on him because it's the one I like. And it does have a sliding ball joint spot. Come on. Okay, and he's in. And there you go. There is, here he is. This is the BB7 Y model, Yes model, excuse me, or Y model, M0 or YM-04 Ramjet. Now, I'm going to bring up Starscream here. This is Starscream. This is my coronation Starscream. I don't have his stuff on because I want to show you guys a couple things. So, excuse me. I apologize for that. So, when you pick him up, well, hold on. It was coming down, but see, oh, it's because my sliders are tight a little bit. The tab is really shallow. so it doesn't stay in. Um, it stays in on this one because again my sliders are tight, which is nice. But I've seen others where it just falls. That one's not going to work right now. But actually, well, I guess not. This one's perfect for Masterpiece. Cool. It's used to slide off all the time, and he's always been pegged in. So interesting. So, but I have seen a lot of people who've had that issue. I was having that issue till even just before I started filming this video, which was kind of weird. So I guess it's glad that he's staying now. Again, my sliders are a little tight, and I mean, but if I like just, I mean, he just folds, I mean, everything just comes up and changes, but you know, that's just with a little bit of pressure. So anyway, that was weird. So here he is. I'll go over his faults in a minute because he does have faults. He's like every transformer out there. He does have all accessories. I do display him with his null rays and on his flight stand. They fit perfectly on their flight stands. A couple of things I noticed off the bat when I took this guy out. Oh, I forgot to bring these forward. These are super tight too. Damn. Sorry, excuse my language. But, you know, you bring these forward to fill in the shoulders a little bit. Just really tight. His head is on a ball joint, so he can do a 360. And he can look up and he can look down. His arms, see, just like all the others, even though it's tight, it's still I have to check that tab. Okay, so anyway, this shoulder cannon or thing, this is really loose on mine. So, but, and it bugs me, but not that much to say I'm not going to buy the rest of them because they're all on order. So he does have really tight, strong ratchets, tight shoulder extension, really good bicep. I'm actually holding this down just like all the other MP7s because I don't want his chest to go flying up again. He does have the same articulated hand, 3 fingers together, and then 1 separate finger. This is on its own little peg for open close, and then he does have a trigger finger. Thumb is independent. These rotate, but again, they're tight on mine. They just are, which is great. No wrist swivel. He does kick forward, and he can kick that far back. He does have, he can go that far for his knee bend, and then this serves as your pivot point for your ankle, and this will help if you want to have him in a different pose. Like, it will help with stability for if you want to have an ankle pivot or you know, movement. So, but that's him in a nutshell. I'm gonna have to go in there because something doesn't feel right. I think I missed something. Maybe I'm not completely solid on that peg in there, but so anyway, this is Y Model Ramjet, and here he is with Starscream again. And you know, they're, because they're the same mold, you know, they look, I think they look good together. They look great on the shelf together. Mine do display together. I have a whole shelf that is just Masterpiece Seekers, and I do have Thrust and Dirge coming as well, so they'll fit right in. And of course, Starscream will be in his coronation outfit. With all the accessories that this guy comes with, and the fact that he's only $89 or $99 if you buy him at TF Direct, I had like a $10 coupon. So TF Direct is the only place that I can find knockoffs right now. Maybe there's other places, I just really haven't looked. And I'm really happy with their service. I think Sir Toys does too. But really, I'm impressed with Yes Model and what they're doing with the Seekers. I'd like to see them branch out and do something different than just Seekers after Seeker after Seeker after Seeker, because, you know, eventually you're going to have all their Seekers and you're going to need something to branch off into something else. I do like the overall colors and the details. Like some people are saying, well, I wish this turbine was covered. I like the turbine just because it's part of the jet. It's nice and gunmetal gray. The paint is really nice. It's I think it looks great. Here's the knee pads. They're not as big as they are on the Masterpiece. I know he has a longer white stripe on the Masterpiece, or black stripe on the Masterpiece, but I think for what he is, who he represents, this is my Ramjet, and I'm very happy that I have him. If you are collecting on a budget, and I do collect on a budget sometimes, I wait for things to go on sale. Sometimes I'm very impulsive, but the majority of the time, I really try to wait for sales or good prices. And when I got Skywarp from Yes Model, I was really impressed. So I went for Ramjet, and the other two are on their way too. And there are differences between them and the Masterpiece. You know, some the colors are a little different, or the paint styles are a little different, and that kind of thing. But I think he fits perfect on the shelf. If you want to save some money and get a good figure, check out TF Direct. I am not sponsored by them in any way, but I'm happy with their service and getting this figure. And this is the only place that I've found him that for under $100, and that's impressive. For me, that's really impressive. You're getting a Masterpiece toy, and I would say Masterpiece quality, because the Masterpiece, we all know, with the Seekers, they have a shorter tab. The tabs don't stick in that well, and they get floppy really easy. These guys come with really tight joints. They do have a couple floppy issues like this. It doesn't bug me, but this one's real. This side is really tight, but I can open it. But this side, I just do that, but I have to push that one down. So I like just the little red details. I like everything about this guy. I think he's done very well. And I would recommend getting him if you're on a budget, or even if you're just collecting Seekers, or if you're an all Transformer collector. If you're straight up Masterpiece collector, then go for the official one. I mean, I collect a lot of the Masterpiece figures. I usually go for the official, but when a Seeker's $189 and I can get it for $89 and he's practically the same, I'm good. So that's it for my review. If you do have any questions or comments, please feel free. If I did miss something, let me know. I am not feeling well again, so just figured I'd put that out there. So maybe you'll forgive me for a little bit. But really, I like this guy. I like the whole aesthetic of him, and I think he fits in perfectly in the Masterpiece shelves. So that's it from Jeff's Toy Reviews. Please, again, like, comment, like this video, comment on anything that you want. If you want to see me doing different reviews of other figures, other Transformers, I have Marvel Legends and stuff that I've been collecting. I still got to do a couple of good Build-A-Figure sets. But if you have any questions or, like I said, comments or anything, I do try to engage. If you are negative, I don't really deal with a lot of negativity because I just don't need it in my life. So I'll just mute or block you if you're being too negative. But if you're going to have a discussion with me, great. Just remember, my opinions are my own. Your opinions are your own. Sometimes we'll agree, sometimes we don't. But if you do like this video, share it with your friends. Enjoy, share my channel with your friends. The more people who watch, the better. I'm very happy with how everything's going with the Transformers line. Even third parties are really kicking it up. So I cannot wait to get my hands on a few more that are coming in. So thank you so much for watching. Have yourselves a great day. And again, have a good one.